And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Nate Fukudome. Slider for a strike. Not even close there. And that is ball one. And a pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him! And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. That's too low. And it's 1-0. One out, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that quickly 2 away. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. David Bednar appears to be getting loose. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
And so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Cowser sizes this one up. He's got it, and that is out number 3. So they go quietly there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Matt Strom.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Fermin in the box now, takes strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brian Abreu, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Late swing fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. Next pitch inside. The count now 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Colton Cowser in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2. One down, winning run on at first. That's off the mark, and a full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kepler makes the grab, and there's two away. And now the right fielder, Joey Weimer. That one catches the corner for a strike. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Little chopper rolls foul. Trying to send this extra innings. Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So one left for Kansas City. Still tied 1-1. So in now for the Angels, Christian Moore. Ersig back to work. That one in triple digits. And that one almost hit him. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws across the diamond, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out. And next for LA, Ryan Noda. Outside low, and that's ball one. Just missed.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Hit in the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Out. Number 2. Here's Nolan Arenado. Foul ball there. Ersig, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016.
One ball, one strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Angels go quietly there. Score remains tied 1-1. Joe Jimenez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
So back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, O'Neal Cruz. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next one is off the plate. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now it's the DH, Chas McCormick. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. Next offering way off the plate. Late swing, fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the last half of the 10th. That one missed.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
wins 2 in a row.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trust in your stump. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Adam Gonzalez steps in for the Royals. Off the mark there. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on here in extra innings. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking. And he strikes out the side here in extras. Royals bats are quiet there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. This is Willie Cat. We go to the ninth. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Slider right there.
0-1.
Check swing, and he went. No balls, two strikes. Looking to get the tying run on base. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. That's through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That one ripped. Gone. He'll circle the bases. His 23rd of the year. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Kyle McCann up next for the A's. In the dirt, ball one. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why. Getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. That one at the knees for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Ben Joyce getting ready to go. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Oh, he can't hang on. Still fires to first, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now at the plate, Ryan Noda. 0 for 3 in this one. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
One down, winning run on first. Fought off foul. And a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's a 1-2. Outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Arenado in the box now. Takes strike 1. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first. That misses, and the count is 1-1. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
He walked in, and that will keep things going.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed.
Pitching change here, Grant Holman.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, 1 for 3. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. All tied 1-1. We're back, and a new arm on the mound as we start extras. Ben Joyce.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Friedel in the box, lays off for ball 1.
Ball.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Emmanuel Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one at triple digits. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swung on, belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, Bob Johnson. And now the center fielder, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And that is out of play.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out.
Ball 1.
Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. A.J. Minter preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Next up for the A's, Marcelo Meyer. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And that one off the outside edge.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Runner takes off for third. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Got him swinging.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Jose Fermin up next for the A's.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in Anaheim, now it's the right fielder, Terrell Boyer. That one way inside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. On the ground, right side. A sliding stop. Fires to first. Got him. What a play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
This is Willie Castro. He's been a great free agent sign. And that drops in for a strike. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. That one missing inside. The shortstop takes the ball. That one 95 to finish him off. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Rooker brings it in with a nice running grab. Back here at Angel Stadium.
Three. That's ball 4. 3. Out. 3. Out. You're out. Out. 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. Out. You're out.
4-1 the final here today. The A's are victorious.
Representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded, since the first kick flip he landed, labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, 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 his neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park, started in the morning, one stopped after dark, yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry young man, there's no skating here, and so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, and away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go, and so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast, so come and skate with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be, so let's kick. got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear. I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah. Before he knew he had a crew that wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out. They'd head to any place with stairs, any good crimes, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kicked.
Good evening to those joining us for this live look in on the show. I'm John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Your just in time. Sandy Alcantara still on the mound to start this ninth inning. We'll see if he can wrap this one up and complete the shutout.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And stepping in for the Astros, Jake McCarthy. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The 2-1. To short, could be 2. Over to Anderson. Back to first, and it's over his head. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. So they're down to their final out. And next to hit for Houston, Isaac Paredes on the outside corner, and that is strike 1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
That one misses, and 1-1. McCarthy at second with 2 down. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Alcantara is just 1 strike away. Man on second, 2 down. Got it. And that'll do it. A 4-0 shutout.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Here's Mike Trout. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Cusick getting loose out there. Dobnak getting loose as well. Fukudome on at first. Nobody out. Foul ball. This one in the air. Meyer under it. One away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
So in now for the Angels, Logan O'Hoppe. Swinging a foul straight back. Stevenson goes 6 feet 3 inches, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. The 0-1. Man at first, one away.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Now batting Max Kepler. There's a strike. Two outs. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. Christian Moore digs in now. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Popped up. Geloff. And that is that. 2 left. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Joe Jimenez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a foul ball. One, 2 now.
2-2 now.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Kicks and deals. In the air, out towards left center. Fukudome makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Brent Rooker up next for the A's. In there for strike one.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. The Athletics down to their final strike. That one drifts inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
On the ground, and this should do it. And they'll go the short way, and that is the ball game. 7-2 your final here today. And the road team picks up